Huge news for Bitcoin today as we reached a critical test with the price coming up, getting rejected though at the 200-week simple moving average. Also, some big news on who the heck has been buying Bitcoin. That's where we're going to be starting at today, but make sure to stick around to talk about the charts because there's some really interesting stuff going on. Retail investors are pouring a record $1.5 billion per day into the stock market. I know that's not crypto, but it does show that retail money is very interested in what is happening right now in the markets. Money is starting to FOMO back in. People are starting to pour back into the markets, and that is exciting because it means that a risk-on attitude from retail is coming back into play. And it is retail money which makes bull runs happen, right? So the institutional money, all that stuff is very important. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but that retail money coming into markets cannot be ignored. And I hope that most retail investors have not been so burned by all the terrible crap that happened in 2022 in crypto, and that there's still enough risk appetite for these retail investors to come big time back into the crypto markets, and that they're not all just buying Tesla stock. Although it seems a lot of them are just buying Tesla stock at the moment. But it does, again, indicate a good risk-on attitude. Now, the guys over at Look On Chain, they said, well, why did the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum suddenly rise today? Well, they found that several funds and institutions put $1.6 billion into the crypto market in the last week. That's a lot of money. They go on here to look at different money being moved around, deposits and withdrawals and all that stuff, and really looking at the money coming in and the ones that are probably funds and institutions and money moving over to Coinbase. Now, that $1.6 billion, yeah, grand scheme of thing in crypto, $1 trillion market cap, 1.6 billion is not gonna break the markets, but it does show that slowly but surely we are seeing funds and institutions getting back into the game. They're paying attention. They're seeing what's happening. They're saying, hey, Bitcoin, if we do move into a broader risk-on attitude in the markets, could be a great play that could outperform a lot of other investment classes. Also have this great news, $337 billion broker IB launches Bitcoin trading over in Hong Kong. East Asia right now, particularly the Hong Kong markets, are looking for potentially a big catalyst for the crypto markets. East Asia could be what leads the next bull run in crypto. So right, we have a giant broker getting in to launch Bitcoin trading. DBS, Singapore's biggest bank, they're applying for a Bitcoin trading license over in Hong Kong. And I think that's really important because what are we seeing? Singapore's DBS Bank reported an 80% surge in Bitcoin trading volume last year in spite of the bear market. Think about how crazy that is. The appetite was there big time in the bear market. Now they're expanding over to Hong Kong to offer Bitcoin trading. It is big news. So we're seeing Hong Kong-based brokers, Singapore-based brokers, we're seeing ETF products launch. Samsung wants to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong markets. So this is big stuff. And Hong Kong has legalized crypto trading from the 1st of June. So this is pretty big news. See, previously, trading was limited to professional investors, right? But now anybody's gonna be allowed to buy and sell and trade crypto from the 1st of June, which could open up a flood of money from potentially mainland markets. It is, of course, remembering that Hong Kong is under the one country, two systems thing, so it's not super easy for mainland money to flow into Hong Kong, but for the high net worth people, for the people who do have a lot of money, it's going to be a lot easier for them, and they're gonna be looking over to Hong Kong and looking at the options that are available and going, maybe I'm gonna buy some of that tasty, tasty Bitcoin. And before we get into the charts, just a reminder, if you don't have an account yet over on Bybit, you need to get yourself one. Is the best place for trading crypto. You can get up to $30,000 in deposit bonuses using that link down below in the description to start your account, and you can start trading one of the most popular futures markets in crypto, as well as enjoy zero fees on spot market trading. So check that out if you are a trader. Now let's look at the charts real quick. So this is the daily chart. That daily candle, this one right here, not looking super pretty, to be honest. That is a strong rejection above the $25,000 level initially for Bitcoin, right? So strong sell pressure came in there, pushed the price down on the daily. Obviously, that sexy green candle from the day before, very, very nice to see without a doubt. That was a beautiful breakout. And the price pushed a lot higher after that initial big green candle, but we did face a strong rejection there, which perhaps give us a moment of pause, but we do remember that nothing goes up in a straight line. Looking here at the weekly charts, I think very, very important right now, gives us a little more clarity compared to the daily. Bitcoin has been trading under the 200-week simple moving average for 26 freaking weeks now, which is a record, by the way. This has never happened in Bitcoin before. That is unprecedented bearish price action. And what happened today, we saw this right here, this candle, this wick on this candle formed up, where we saw the price of Bitcoin rally just above the 200-week simple moving average and get rejected. First try, anyway. Maybe the second try, if we get one in the near future, is going to get us up and above that. This is a very strong technical level. A lot of big players will have been watching around that $25,000 because the 200-week moving average is so damn important. So seeing a sell-off there on the first attempt to break over it, not shocking. Let's get a good second attempt. Let's get that consolidating and moving forward and get a good blast over that. Do keep in mind that, yeah, we did get rejected today there, so there is that, but we have a very nice technical move that we've seen here. And let's take the 200 MA off so we can see it nice and clearly. Look at this. This is the downtrend, orange line, downtrend, boom. We had our initial breakout. We had our retest of that, right? Retest of that downtrend line, and then price pushing higher. So obviously we need to see follow through. Right, we need to retake the 200-week simple moving average, but we are moving in the right direction, which is positive. And the final thing I want to share with you here, this is the monthly charts for Bitcoin looking at the stochastic indicator because it shows something very interesting. Look, there's like 50 charts right now, whether it's on-chain indicators or different technical analysis indicators that are showing relatively similar things, that the market has potentially bottomed out and that we could be beginning a new cycle. So you can see right here, we've had the bullish crossover on the stochastic, that the blue line is now moving above the orange line after a major, major downtrend. So what's that look reminiscent of? Well, we can go back here. This is 2017, bull market peak, huge downtrend starts. Then what? February 2019, we have the crossover. We have a major, major move higher for the 2019 bear market rally. Maybe we can go back even further, right? And we can see again here in 2015, very similar situation where we have a massive, massive run begin, right? We have that very strong uptrend happening. We can even go back to 2012. And again, we can see the stochastic flipping bullish, right? Having that bullish crossover resulting in a major, major rally higher after a major downtrend has likely completed, right? So this, once again, the 50th chart that we can be looking at, but it does show that we are looking at the potential for 2023 to be something vaguely similar to what happened in 2019, that we could get a very good rally this year. So pretty exciting stuff. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe now. See you next time.